Like to be a streamer?
Nah. That sounds like a terrible job.
I'm 25 and I'm still a dum-dum.
Oh my god, check the shit!
I cannot make it! Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Hi, Jackie.
Hello. What? What? Can you just check Jackie Cam?
Nice. Go, 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 go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Does it look like I have a quest? The sun reflection looks like I have a quest. How's it going, everyone? Sit back, relax, and enjoy. I hope you're doing well. Let's see who's there. Captain Raynor, good to see you. Captain Willow, Rocket, JP, Hasriz, Angelus, Epily, Kim Tillman. Good to see you on the seas. Captain Falco posted a nice video a few minutes ago. I literally just watched it. Now during the countdown. Tom K, how's it going? YLT, Wrecker, Stacy walks with dead. Yes, I see a lot of people asking about if I'm still a Twitch Thieves partner or not. For the time being, I am. But now, once we transition to the other screen and just let the game download, update, I will explain in further detail what the plan is. Alright. So, let's see right now. See if Thieves Insider, it's updated already. Okay. Angel, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys like my hair? Very good stuff. Tom K, how are you? Walks with Dead. Stacy, all good on the Habibi server? Or no? Ahoy, non-viable. Scalicars, how's it going, my friend? Looking forward to our adventure. Fun fact, I have not touched Custom Seas Insider ever. Like, I have no idea. I've seen it. I've messed around with Rocket when he was doing his thing, but I have not done anything. If you guys don't know, I have actually a few old events that we're gonna try and like revive now. So basically, this is a trial to see how our two old events will come back, which is Rise of the Reaper and Pirate King. Fun fact, the name Rise of the Reaper was there way before Reaper's Rising Rares update. So, someone stole it from someone. Okay. So, settings. Alright, back to this. Linus, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So, I'm gonna talk about a few things. First, what we are going to do today is, if you guys don't know, let me open my YouTube channel. What's my name again? Fuzzy Bond. Rise of the Reaper. Wait, I don't think it's called the Rise of the Reaper. Oh yeah, there it is, yeah. So, first we have this one. You see this? Sea of Thieves, Rise of the Reaper, Hardcore PvP. This was an event that was created a long time ago on Custom Seas when Custom Seas were dog water. I'm not saying they're not dog water, they're still like buggy, but they're better than where it used to be, right? This is number one. Number two, we have Fuzzy Bond, Pirate King. This one. See this one? If a new game mode was added, Sea of Thieves, the Pirate King. Now, I honestly slightly forgot how some of these events are. I remember the main context. So we are going to revive them in Custom Seas, save the templates. I'm sure it doesn't move to live build. I'll ask Rocket about that. 100% it doesn't, just because Rare made the game. And what is it called? I will check how we can modify it with your help, how to make it better, you know, like how to basically improve on it and customize it for what works. For those who haven't watched it, I'm gonna watch it again on stream. But Pirate King basically is, that's the one we're gonna, and there's a third one where I got the idea while I was with Rocket in the tavern when he spawned 1 billion boars. Is we're gonna try and do some like maze, like pirate maze inside the arena tavern, but that's later. So today is a trial, relaxed, experimental stream about custom seas to see what we are. How do you even open? Oh, here's, you know, is there like a page? Okay, create new preset. Layers, infinite ammo, on, off. Opposing. I'm not gonna do any of that now. Can I just open like a default thing? Holy heck, the menu's slow. Hush Psycho, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. I don't want to save preset. So, sexual switches, etc. Mimic. Creative. Okay, let's just start with this creative, whatever. Alright. As for, some of you in the chat asked if I'm... Epili! Thank you so much, my friend. Angeville! Whoop whoop! Epili, thank you so much. Wait, Angeville again here. The man, the myth, the bald man. I love you, Habibi. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Epili, thank you so much, my friend. Whoop whoop. Appreciate the content to the moon. Keep on pirating and let's silky hair loose. Thank you so much, my friend. Some events using custom seas when the release. Yes, that's what we're doing, Nuke. And you know, we'll kind of revive old things and do this. Right, I've been barely touching Sea of Thieves recently. Nurse Betty, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Twisted Thorn, how are you, my friend? We killed Batman. Yes, I agree. So I also want to address something else. I saw a couple people in the chat asking, is Fuzzy still a Sea of Thieves partner? So I am a partner at the moment, all right, but the statement I made when I said if no changes happen, I'm stepping down still stands. From my perspective as someone that has been doing Sea of Thieves for 7 years, stepping down is not like pull the plug and leave, because there are many consequences with that, especially regarding the community, you know, the community themselves, because you have anonymous anime avatar people on Twitter yelling from the comfort of their keyboard, quit, stand down, stuff like that. It makes you feel like the bubble is too big, you know. It's not. The point of what's happening is we have to make a change and we have to actually make this place a better place. So me as a partner at the moment, I'm stronger by voicing what people want respectfully, and I talk to people and I want the best for the community and for the game. If there are changes happening behind the scenes that we cannot talk about, there are things that we cannot even say, there are things we don't know. You know, partners don't know everything, you know. We might know tiny bits and pieces more than, you know, the community, but not all the time. You know, sometimes we do, sometimes don't. So some changes happened, some changes might be happening, some changes did not happen yet. But I promise you, and clip this, if changes don't visibly happen for the better, I will step down. But right now, I'm not abandoning the table and saying screw this and leaving, because I believe this, as my position as a partner, especially one of the oldest partners, probably in age too, I can make a positive change regarding this and, you know, make things better. That's it. All right. So my statement still stands. There are people that are saying, oh, you said you're going to step down. You still didn't step down. Don't forget that anything Rare wants to do has to go through. Rare is not an indie company. Rare is owned by Microsoft, was owned by a lot of people that never played a game. They all wear tuxedos. They all make decisions without ever playing the game that they're making decisions about. So just something as simple as, can we do this, has to go all the way up the ladder, and someone who doesn't even know that they own Sea of Thieves has to sign on a paper, and then it has to go all the way down the ladder until they make a decision, you know? So it doesn't just work like that, you know? Don't forget that us partners signed many NDAs with Microsoft when we became partner. Some of you partners in the chat know that. When you become Sea of Thieves partner, you sign contract not with Rare. You sign it with Microsoft on the behalf of Rare, you know? So we want to respect the hopefully professional environment that we live in, you know? And I promise you, clip this, because I'm not someone who just yells on Twitter or tries to virtue signal. If no changes happen, I will explain why and I will stand down. 100%. This is not a threat. This is just a normal thing. What I said back then, nothing changed. You know? So hopefully, where I am right now and where we are right now as a partner, I'm in a better and stronger position to actually make a change than if I wasn't partner. Right? So I hope you guys understand this and hopefully things will improve. Alright? Hydration time, and then we start with games. Laws, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Alright, I'm just gonna... What ship do I have even? What kind of change are you looking for? Some things I can't talk about. Obviously, legally, I would talk about, but legally I cannot talk about. You know, I'm not saying I know too much. I'm saying some things I can't talk about sounds like I know too much. Ooh, something big's happening. No, no, not at all. You know, but some things need to change, if that makes sense. And there are specific things that need to change. And if they don't, I'm gonna be just like walking out, you know, respectfully. Exactly, other people want to punish Rare what happened. And by the way, I made a post on Twitter today. Okay, so our only democracy in the Middle East that lives west of us literally killed a 7-month-old baby a couple days ago. They shot through the car and he died. And there's a video of it. There's actually a video of it and I posted it on Twitter. And I pointed out exactly the same thing that I talked to about a few days ago on stream. This proves that many of the people that yelled, protect the children, when what happened with Rare happened because they care about children, and some people did charities, are nothing but virtue signalers. Because why is it protect the children when it gets to DMs? I'm not reducing the impact of what happened with Sea of Thieves, but shooting a child in the head and killing him is obviously worse. Why are you talking about this, but pretending that never happened? Why is the volume much lower now when brown and Arab kids are dying, you know, being murdered? Why is that not a problem? Why are you not talking about that? Why are you not doing charities for that? But why is it suddenly a life and death situation? Because of what happened with the Sea of Thieves in the past, in May. But now, with what's happening in the world and here and just kids dying left, right, and center, you never even spoke once about it. So there's honestly and respectfully, actually disrespectfully, because they don't deserve respect, these people that pretend they care about protecting the children on Twitter are very selective with their protection. And when someone is selective with their protection, you know it's not real protection. It's personal gain. Does domain field change stops the smoke? Yeah, I know, Tom K. Exactly. State of game feels like they're busy with the redacted rather than fixing the game. Yeah, 100%. Exactly. There's already... Some people want change, other people want to punish her. What happened? Yeah. They only care for those problems suits them. Plus, what happened with Rare is not the entire community. Like, honestly, if, like, when a politician does something bad, people don't go blame the people, right? Something bad happened with Rare, with certain people that work at Rare. That's it, you know? If Rare doesn't do anything about it, then they're gonna be put in question. Hopefully they'll actually do something major about it, otherwise it's gonna be a big problem. Why did you put me on a galleon? You know, I'll change it. Right? Exactly. Decimus, thank you so much for the tier 1, my friend. EQC Junior, thank you so much for the 2 months, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you. You know, if things don't change for the better cities, beginning with partners, it will make domino effect. Everyone else will start leaving. Yeah, exactly, Serious Alex. And I'm 1000% with leaving if changes don't happen. Because in the future, if I'm like just streaming the game normal and people see things happening online, I'll be like, how are you still associating with this? I don't know what to answer because I don't want to associate with this. You know, I want to be respectfully like this. Leaving the partner program will properly affect my revenue, but I truly believe that when you do something good in life, karma or God or whatever you believe in will not forget, you know, because you're doing this for the greater good. And things will be fine. Things will be 100% fine. Okay, so how do we... Was it X? Was it Z? Was it G? Was it... Open quick commands. There it is. Command menu. Edit chips and crews. Change ship. Change this loop. Nice. Let's travel ship. World settings. Yeah, just keep it like this. It's good. Oh, will it give me hide? Like some people are yelling, oh, quit, stand down. I said I'll stand down if things don't change. But you can't be yelling from your comfort because you can, for you not playing Sea of Thieves is just like, you know, uninstalling it and playing something else, or maybe coming back to Sea of Thieves under an alt account if you want to pretend, you know, that, you know, you, whatever, like they can do that risk-free. I'm a content creator. I can't just be like, oh, I'm plugging, moving on. Okay, hanging spots here. About Rare, I think it's where everyone remember that everyone have done something wrong at Rare. Feel sorry for these people. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can't just like punish the entire how do you, how was it? Emotes? I'm trying to... So why doesn't Q... Why doesn't Q... So we're going to go to... We're going to go to... what is it called? That seaport up there? This feature's funny, we gotta climb over islands, yeah. Yo, Fuzzy, what's happening? What were your overall feelings about Season 19 now that's coming to a close? Season 20, you mean? It's not going to be good. Asura, thank you so much. It's not going to be good, Season 19. Because, it's by the way, I have a massive video coming. Hopefully I'll finish it on time. It will come on Friday. If not, it will come on Sunday. About this. The thing that makes me angry in general, not just about the games, is lack of accountability. There's basically a gun because the other guy thinks he can get away with anything said because he's behind the screen. Yeah, exactly. You're talking about... Yeah, exactly. Season pass look like? We'll see it now. Can I? I don't know. Can I fast travel to islands? Command menu. Fast travel. Move ships. Kill a whale. Oh, choose destination. Island. Oh, I didn't know that. Nice. I didn't know that. Sorry, I'm new to the game. Where's the... Seafood, what is it called? Crow's... Ancient Gold Fortress? No. The other fortress north. The middle one, where the heist happened. These are shrines. Why aren't sea forts just like... grouped together? Well, it's in Shores of Plenty, right? Or is it called? Yeah, here should be. There we go. That's gonna get it in. No, I didn't know. It's the first time I do this, so. Nice. Do I have to... How do I... Why is the ship turning if it's anchored? I know... Okay, now it's not. Is all over? Yeah, boys. Yeah, exactly. What movie did you watch last night? We actually watched Avatar Last Airbender live action series. It's unfortunate because some of the scripts and the acting is very horrible. So question, which one of you is going to actually use custom seas? To be fair, it feels like everything goes down, we just remember all the good times it's given. So nice people and gamers, a fuzzy and rocket stream, so on. Thank you so much, my friend. Figured this was no way. You wanted to sail all the way there, even if you're quick sailing. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's amazing. Thank you. Guide me, guys. Guide me through whatever this does. Do I have to actually finish this, or can I? Has this always been, the door always been here since the heist? Or are we getting the heist back? Didn't they remove Flame Heart and the door? I got my food. That's the only thing custody is good for with casual player practice, yeah. These are not active, right? So, if you guys remember, we did... we did Pirate King on this outpost, okay? So the point of Pirate King was, we can expand it now actually, do 8 versus 8, which will be amazing. Oh, that'll be nice. So we open this gate here. How can I open it if I don't? Can I spawn a key? Let me consume my food. I got food. I'll consume it fast while we talk. Alright. Here I go. I'm so tempted. Custom C is good casual player practice. You might be able to make it active. It might be enabled sale PvP. No, I don't want it active. That's actually good like this. But it does look different. I want to know if there's a heist coming in the event, because if there's a heist coming, we're gonna have to use another fort, not this one. Ozzy, will you try the Lego Batman? Unfortunately, I am not a fan of Lego games. I like Lego itself, but like, I don't know. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I personally won't try it. You can spawn treasure, maybe you can spawn a key in the same menu. I'll try that now, while I consume my food. I keep forgetting. Q. G. Why is it so complicated? Okay. Spawn. Add item. Add treasure item. So is there one like for keys? Keys. Oh yeah, nice. Fortress treasure key. Fortress store. Okay, here. Is it with me now? Or does it spawn on my ship? Oh wait, I added it. I didn't spawn it. I just added it, yeah. Man, this is what happens when you don't play Sea of Thieves for a very long time. Open commands, spawn, fortress treasure key. There we go. Now exit commands. That's amazing. Yeah, I already have Blackadder. I already have games from the past that I created. So we'll be bringing these. So here, what we can do is we can sell treasure, right? Okay, let me put my video Pirate King for those who we watch it together. All right, while I consume my food, so we can actually, guys, we're gonna watch it together, and you tell me what you think we can do, okay? Because this is the original Pirate King that we did a while back, but now we have way more control over it. All right, let's go. Watch my streams on Twitch. You might remember that we did this.
Yes! There it is!
Yes!
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's all there.
A player-made sea fort that makes... Yeah, of course, it's for the community, Blackadder. All of you can join. Also, if you can recognize that voice, you know Quincy's Tavern from TikTok? He's a good friend of ours, and he was with us during this event. It was very nice. If you guys know Quincy's Tavern from TikTok, raise your hand. So, let's go. We are going to watch this. It's only 6 minutes, and this will allow us to refresh our memory of the Pirate King, and then we will recreate it in the custom seas, and we'll save it. All right, so let's go. So that you can give me your advice on how to improve it. I just know them, yeah. There's no manual, but at least somewhat intuitive. Good luck for people who are new to the game. They have no idea how normal in the game. Yep, exactly. Fort of Fortune looked like a vacation. It looked really awesome. We even locked Athena's treasure in the main vault for others to fight for. It was so grand that it could not get any more disappointing. 4 hours of work down the drain. These sea forts are not ready yet. However, we can make them the best game mode. I'll refer to it in this video, the Pirate King, and I'll explain why. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hey guys, Fuzzy here. I want to tell you why we did this.
Perfect place to roleplay. Claim one as your own personal hideout and defend it from...
And we did exactly that. As honest guides and gameplays, transparency is always important. Unfortunately, gaming companies overhype updates for the sake of, you know, sales, player count, and so on. Similar to us YouTubers, thumbnail work, titles, and video quality to get the most views. However, viewers do not like clickbait. Same as players do not like to get their time wasted. Rare holds the best intentions for their content. Sea forts have been the talk of Season 6. It is nicely designed and decorated with a new perspective to the seas and a fresh feel, especially for newer players. It is a great sense of achievement in a short amount of time. However, I always feel that Sea of Thieves world can offer way more than usually added to it. I have 101 ideas to improve things using mechanics we already have, and I made this video because you guys told me to. But these ideas are for another video. In this one, let's focus on sea forts. Sea forts can be the most fantastic addition to Sea of Thieves. We spent more than 2 hours stacking this loot and decorating the sea fort. We even added world markers. A Reaper bounty chest appeared. Just a reminder. After lunch, have a good one, my friend. All this was done manually. Every single item was done manually. Now we can spawn it. So, big change. Here's on the map, in addition to our Reaper emissary flag. We waited for another 2 hours after that, and no one came. We even started going crazy in this haunted place. Quincy turned the main quarters into his personal tavern. Hello there, traveler. Oh, nice.
Perfect.
Rocket started hiding in boxes, and Jackie looted the fort supplies so many times that we had an illegal amount of food. Sea fort takeovers, Capture the Flag, King of the Hill, and countless other communities suggested modes for these sea forts, raising a banner on the fort claiming it as your own to bring other people in. But even that won't work, because we have one huge problem. Imagine opening a restaurant that gives away free food in a shallow populated area. No one would come because there's not enough visibility or interest, causing it to close down. So it doesn't matter how big the world indicator is or how large the cloud in the sky could be if such a thing is implemented, because the server cap is low. We already get uncontested Fort of Fortune most of the time, so whatever the beacon is, it will only be announced to 4 or 5 other ships, and possibly with low interest due to the continuous focus to casual and new player related content, so they will never make it. Unless, why not let crews beyond the horizon know of our presence? That's where we can bring in this short-lived quest board. Captain Falcor created a great suggestion on quest boards going global in his video, making the quest boards better. The video suggests that quests on the board can be seen by multiple servers to improve visibility. He even called it, if quest boards aren't global, they will fail. And that's precisely what happened. So, in a sea fort situation, how can we apply that? Imagine you do what we did, with an addition to an announcement of Sea Fort Takeover. Once the necessary requirements are met, for example, paying a hefty fee or a Reaper bounty chest, depending on the game mode, in addition to a world indicator and a large sound, as soon as the fort is declared captured, a map will appear on the... You guys want to know something funny? You heard the sound? I just realized this was before Fort of Fortune. So keep that in mind. Just saying, this was before Fort of Fortune. Quest board broadcasted to all your region servers. Once acquired, a portal would appear so the ship that took the quest can go through just like we do with Pirate's Life Tall Tale. However, this time it will take you to that server where the sea fort is so you can fight over it. This will make all servers feel somewhat connected without any overhead. But you might ask, what if we reach server cap? Let's be honest here, dropping crews from 6 to the current 5 at the time of this video for better server performance made no difference. And even if it did, it's almost not noticeable. But we can take advantage of that. We can still keep the cap at 5 ships, but with a dynamic 6th slot dedicated to the PvP ship, leaving the 6th spot always open for that emerging ship willing to fight, the rival ship coming from another server. If the server cap is reached, the quest board map will still be there but with a lock, until the spot is open or the sea fort crew is defeated. And that is defined by finding the primary vault key, clearing out the vault, and then claiming that chair for a certain amount of time. And you might wonder, how did we get the loot inside? It's easy. Bring any loot you want, leave it in the vault after you open it and clear the captain, leave for 5 to 10 minutes and come back, the fort will reset with everything locked inside. Of course, giving us the ability to relock doors would be amazing. Now, you can become the next Pirate King, and then a note can be added on these sea forts, just like the old one on Lost Gold Fort. But this one shows the latest Pirate King and his crews at the time of capture, causing incentives and leaderboards that can unlock the rarest cosmetics to make crews aim for the top. With that, the quest board will be full of these quests, as I would imagine many crews want to claim that throne and have their name there. In addition, Pirate King quests will reduce server hopping by providing a straightforward call to PvP and to everyone looking for that. So instead of server hoppers looking for competitive pirates to battle, or viewers finding servers for streamers, they will get called to war instead. So if some are locked, there should always be other ones. You log in, check the quest board in the outpost, grab a Pirate King quest, stock up, and go. Portal will only be open for a limited amount of time to prevent abuse. If the crew doesn't go in by then, it will close and return the quest to the board. It will also be on a cooldown for that crew, so specific alliance servers won't use that to bring their friends in and turn it into Sea of Care Bears. Casuals who are not interested in these fights or not ready yet can still explore the world and complete their voyages unharmed, including exploring uncaptured sea forts, because we veterans and sweats are too busy playing Pirate King to see who makes it to the top of that leaderboard. More PvP for fighters and more PvE for adventurers and casuals. I'm currently working on earlier versions of this game mode. Additionally, I'll be creating the new Pirate King competition on my Sea of Thieves private server. Winners will get Obsidian 6-packs, capstans, and other items from my merch store to whoever becomes the next Pirate King. Even if there are no rewards, it will be super fun. So get crews in, fight each other for the next Pirate King. All information is in my Discord if you are interested. This will also help provide feedback to make this into reality. Please subscribe to help me create more. I'll leave a comment below for I would subscribe, to be honest. Alright. Would it be first time to see the ideas? Yeah. How was it before Fort of Fortune? If you mentioned the video, I already have inconsistent for before of Chest of Fortune, not Fort of Fortune. Probably a mistaken word. Because Fort of Fortune was season 2, this was season 6. Ah, BK! Yeah, sounds like a little famous ship. Having one, yeah. Who wouldn't? Thank you. So this is an idea we can do, you know. You had a private server running. Yes, this right now is a private server. So what we can do, we can try and mess around with this. And try and revive it. Or we can try... What was there without Chest of Fortune before? Yeah. It was before Chest of Fortune. It was called Fort of Fortune, but it didn't have Chest of Fortune. It was just Athena, I think. Was there only... I think it was just Athena items. You know how sometimes Fort of Fortune doesn't have an Athena, a Chest of Fortune in it? That's how it was. Oh yeah, I know. Nothing makes sense. What is the best way to level up Merchant in Golden Glory? Sorry, I'm switching topic. Type > Merchant and you get the answer. Salty Seas? No worries, my friend. So that's why they don't care to remove this Chest of Fortune from the Fort of Fortune. So here's the thing. In Season 2, actually leveling up was still somewhat difficult. So the Fort of Fortune, being an Athena-focused fort, was something really, really amazing. It was like the best thing that ever happened in the game. But after that, they started making leveling up easier, and, you know, Athena loots all over the place, Legend of the Veil, all the stuff. Especially the Legend of the Veil glitch that allowed us to spawn almost infinite loot of Athena. People reached level 100 extremely fast. Before distinctions were added, it kind of devalued all of Athena items. That's why they added Chest of Fortune later. Good day, strange seeing you play Sea of Thieves, so used to you playing other games now. That's the plan, Mike. That's the plan, yeah. Tomorrow we have a game called Spacecraft. It's a brand new game. It's a sponsored stream. So we're going to start with just chatting. That is a requirement. And then we're going to jump into this. Oh well, this is Sea of Thieves as silent for the statement. I played only 2 times since Illis was released. Season 20 after these will be dead. Oh yeah. Season 20 is almost already dead. Exactly. Exactly, yeah. So yeah, so now this Pirate King, I remember we put stuff here and you should actually get it. You know what would be nice? Can we, I want to see, I wish we can have like a score thing. We can have a score thing. I'm gonna have to manually do that. So think of it like this, alright? You know how, now I'm thinking of something. Do you guys think, 8 versus 8. Give me a second, I'm sorry. That's my father. 8 versus 8 crews. Since we can do that with sloops now, do you think it's a good idea or too much? Alright, sorry guys. Season 20 really is useless. That kind of sad. I like having a goal. I've got over 1,000 hours and there's nothing to do now. Help the person get to Pirate Legend. Under 2 weeks. That was so fun, but other no drive to play for myself. Yeah, exactly. So the thing about Sea of Thieves, like right now what's happening here is Sea of Thieves based on encounters, but even though we create these events, like we're gonna create events, we're gonna have fun, but it's gonna be temporary fun. It feels like we're paying a ticket and you just got to play at an arcade or, you know, some park for a bit and you left. It doesn't feel like something that organically happened where you met people, you helped them out and stuff like that, you know? Yeah, this is not, I mean, as usual, you guys know I'm doing this now just so we can prepare for the release with your help, but otherwise, yeah, I'm not gonna stream this beyond the release and the drops. But the difference between these drops and, I mean, obviously there's drops every time they release a season, is that these drops are gonna be not gonna be like exactly, there's not something to put as a whole season. And the thing is, you can't really go to basically there's just gonna be drops, and we're gonna stream during the drops, and during these drops we're gonna have events. For example, the first 2 days Pirate King, the second 2 days Rise of the Reaper, the third 2 days the new one we're gonna create in the Arena Tavern, you know? So that's pretty much it. Just 2 years ago, this is the fastest way. Let me check. Are we recording? We are recording. Yes. To Devil's Roar. We should spawn. Yes, is the fastest way. Because every time you grab one of these lost shipments, you're level 5 immediately. Exactly, Brave and Zoo. So, right now we want to put here chests in the thing, but at the same time we need to find a way to make the key only spawn when a certain... Can we spawn NPCs? We probably can't spawn NPCs, right? Add creature. Are NPCs creatures? Why is it called large and small skeleton ship? We cannot spawn NPCs. Man. Like, I can't spawn a selling point. You know how painful that is? I have 4 hours as an achievement hunter. I have no drive for the game since the last commendation was season 18. Yeah. And now they stopped adding commendations too. Yeah, exactly. It won't be done. Like I was thinking of adding, for example, an NPC right here, let's say, or on a ship if we can, and then you sell the items too. You know, because that's basically, we're gonna have to figure out a way, because there's no... See, now there's a downside of this. We have to figure out a way to do this without... how can we score things? Session, world events, fast travel. How do we do, You spawn islands? Why would you want to spawn an island? Spawn treasure. Zone custom map. Yeah, I think that's a whole different level of... That's very interesting, but I think that's a very different level of tech, you know? You spawn an outpost, yeah. They should, I mean, why can't we spawn NPCs? Add a generic NPC that you can sell to. Like, that would be crazy. Please. I just said, you know. Yeah, you can spawn mobs, but that's not very... Like, imagine if you can actually spawn an NPC and you sell to. Because now I want to do scoring that requires selling, but I don't have any NPC to sell to. Not even Ghost Briggsy. Yeah, I should have went to their studio. How do you guys think we should score this in relation to this event? Because we're obviously gonna spawn treasure in here. Where's the music? We're obviously gonna spawn treasure in here. I'm not gonna make it fancy treasure. It needs to be castaways. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, I got an idea. How do... Okay, so we have the mightiest chest in the game. Ah, there's a problem. There's a problem. Can I close this? So I used to close this by going far and coming back, so this can reset. And then I can see the loot inside. But I need to be able to close the door. Last time we did it, we put stuff inside. Then we sailed like 20 minutes away. Then we came back. And it was actually locked with Athena loot inside. Am I spawning things? This is Sea of Thieves Insider. This is kind of like the creative mode of Sea of Thieves coming soon. You know? Maybe teleport to the room, come back. Let's try. Let's try. Okay, we're gonna test this, alright? We're gonna test this. Because I need to close this door. Like you said, it's a good idea. We're gonna teleport. Quick sale, wait. Oh, here. Fast travel. Move players. Me. Confirm. Oh, so I have to send everyone to... somewhere far. Cannon Cove. The ship doesn't need to come. No, the ship doesn't have to come. You reset islands just by resetting. You know, like we did the skeletons and such. Mathematical, how are you, my friend? Oh, what are you going to do? And then on Insider. Well, when Season 20 comes out, we'll be able to do several things. Can you show the new Season Pass? Yes, of course I will. Let's show the new Season Pass until... Is it gonna open in Custom Seas? Okay. Doubloons. 58 coins. You choose one. Sun Splendor. Get premium tier. Significantly boosted renown earning. Exclusive ship set. Isles of Ancient Coins. Premium tier required. Oh, so the one like this. Okay. Can I see the second page, or is that it? Purchase season pass levels. Why can't I? You cannot make money on a custom game. Claim reward. So how do I get it? So I got the Cannoneer stash. What's a Cannoneer stash? What is it? Earning silver, yeah. Yeah, it's custom seas currency. It's not a game currency. And that's only for scoring. Why can't I? Oh, you can only purchase 10 levels. For now. So all you get is doubloons. What are they? I don't understand what these are. Show info. Multiple types of exclusive and firepower. Anything from great food to plentiful wood. That's a scam. It's on my ship. Okay, let's go back to the ship. Only level 50, yeah. It's a voyage. It's a voyage? Where do I get it? Okay, I got it. Where is it? So, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, your 50k blue, 15k blues are gone. It's under specials. So, wait a minute. I don't see it here. Maybe because I'm in custom seas. So wait a minute, I have a question. To get storage stashes, I have to get a voyage and dig it out. Even though I can just go to an NPC and buy supplies faster. Like, it's easier for me to just buy supplies than do a voyage and go dig it out. Spawnable NPCs and closable door. I just asked them about spawnable NPCs, but I have a strong feeling that's not gonna happen. Skill of destiny. Just to see what the game needs at the moment. Yeah, I actually have a massive video coming. If it's ready, it's literally a 15-minute video. If it's ready by tomorrow, it will release on Friday. If it's not ready by Friday, it will release on Sunday, because these are just better days to release. That's it. Yeah, exactly. This was a normal voyage. Like, why would I redeem a supplies voyage from a season pass when I can go to the NPC that's literally at the outpost and buy the stuff? Like, it's more work. First, I have to level up. Second, I have to choose the voyage. Third, I have to go dig it out from an X marks a spot or something so I can get pineapples and cannonballs. Or instead, I can just go pay money that I don't need to an NPC and get a crate. Or kill a skeleton. Sometimes I wish I was a mosquito, that I want to like become a mosquito and observe one of their meetings. I want to see the birth of these decisions and how they are made. How does it come from how does it come to this? Like, how does it come to this? How? I mean, right now you can go to a garrison. You can have cursed cannonballs and stuff. Jurassic Park mosquito, yeah. Yeah, right. Okay. Anyways, so we came back, right? We want to see if the door respawned. Nope, the door did not close. I don't think we can do Pirate King now. I don't think we can do the Pirate King. Let's go, I have an idea. We can't clip through things? I could change the time of day. Oh, smart. You think so? Fast travel. Move players. Go. Me, yes, me. Yes, I want to confirm. Okay. Using one for confirm is something insane. Okay, let's go to Kristen Isle. World settings. So why is it night when I chose 12? Oh, it's 12 a.m. No, it's not. This is 12 a.m. Okay. Now we're gonna go back. Confirm islands. Wait, I'm gonna actually take a mermaid back. Hello, Sunshine Crafts. Good to see you. USA Jumper, how are you? How's life? 41 months. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Our new stash looks tempting. We can check later. We can go to... There goes our Pirate King. We cannot do the Pirate King in custom seas. Because this door needs to be closed. And it's not closed. Here's what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try and test something out. If I fast travel to another island, which another fortress. No. That's the one I'm at, man. Like, I can spawn world events. Why don't I? I want to go to another Workers Fortress. No, the other one. Wolf Princess, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. I'm having a wonderful time. Thank you so much. Okay. What? What? Why? There's no NPCs on this. Even this is broken. Shouldn't there not be NPCs on this? Shouldn't there be NPCs on this? So I can limp, but I cannot die. That's very nice. I have an idea. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? We can finish this fort very fast. And that's how you finish a sea fort on custom seas. Pretty interesting, right? Hey, animation was blinking. Oh, this fort was easy. Did the pig really not die from the mega keg? The streaming inside is allowed now. So, here's what I want to try. Here's what I want to try. What if I stand here and I spawn a chest? I want something spawn inside, man. I don't think we can do... I don't think we can do... Pirate King. I don't think we could do... Why is it getting dark, bro? I'm setting the daytime to daytime. Or does it... Why is it even moving? World settings? Can I just, like, not set time? Fog location. Ooh, fog location. I like that. Oh no, wait. Bring it to... Nice. Hey, my mermaid and my ship are here. You guys never met each other before. So... Time does exist, yeah. I don't know, like... Okay, we just cannot do the Pirate King now. We're gonna have to come up with another one. Because to do Pirate King, we have to put stuff inside and close this. I'm sure there's a way to do it by like, you know, extreme workaround. But that is a bit too much. So, what we're gonna do now is fast travel to... Is the Arena Tavern considered an island? Or the Arena Tavern's not added yet. I mean, it could be considered Uncharted Island. Why is it not here? Also, hey, search option does not exist, of course. Of course. Imagine it existing. Oh, here is the Glorious Sea Dog Tavern. Why is it not under Uncharted Islands? What? Shouldn't I get an option here? To go in? I lost my VIP access. حط الماب الخاص فيها. What? كتير غريب. He said you have to leave the server and put the one that's specialized for that. Oh, why? Why? Like why? I don't understand logically why that's not a thing. There's no like performance issues for that. It is unknown the Chuck boss from Third Mankind until they can be spawned from the spawn menu. That's something I'm planning to look at after. We should be full like off for everything. Emergency roll event. What if we get the burning blade and go creative mode with ooh, wait a minute, wait a minute. We cannot spawn the burning blade, right? Or can we? Scoring on. Time limit on. That's nice. Okay, now we know how to do that. Let's put time limit off. Cool. Game objectives. Gameplay scoring event. Down opposing, down crewmate, down revive crewmate, damage dealt to opposing players, damage dealt, creatures, skeletons. Oh, getting minus. Oh, getting negative. That's very good. That is very good. Deduct us. Oh, we could come with a lot of dumb things with this. So killing an enemy player. See, oh my god, Sea of Giving. Sea of Giving. Just imagine that. A game where you have to give the enemy as much as you can. And if you kill a pirate by mistake, you lose points. The opposite of Sea of Thieves. Lake of Give. What do you think? Lake of Give. That'd be nice. So if you revive a crewmate, No, that would be... There's no like self... Pond of givers, yeah. Pond of givers. Dad Vader, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Damage dealt to creatures. Ships. Hit ship with combat. Land player. Land player on opposing ship. You have the ability to detect to land a player on opposing ship. But we don't have the ability to sell for NPCs. Selling treasure, hand treasure in. But here's the problem. I want to spawn. Please. Cape of Charity. Honestly, let's do that, guys. If they launch this without the ability of having an NPC, I feel like it's very easy to spawn an NPC. Very, very easy to spawn one. Like an actual NPC to sell stuff to. Gulf of Gifts, yeah. You can set NPCs and the NPC can be moved from their world location. I know that's the problem. Like I want to spawn an NPC. I want to have, like, for example, put an NPC on a ship, and I want to be able to sell on a ship. You know? Going back in this is very hard. Continue without changes. Back. Back. Puddle of selflessness, yeah. So you said what? Which map? You said choose starting location, right? Oh. How do I... wait. How do I do starting location? Try giving an idea specific player can you receive. That's what I'm thinking. Adventure تحصل. Oh, okay. Thank you, Seven. Choose location. Thank you. What do I have? Can I screw to add them in? I mean, I'm sure the problem is... Do you know what the problem is with custom servers? Right now we have some nice features, but you feel like anything you want to do almost cannot be done because there are a few missing features. Now, providing feedback for a game, for them to add it, is something natural process that happens in games. You provide feedback and, you know, they add it over time. But the problem with Rare is they add a feature, forget about it for 2 years, and then they listen to the stuff you submitted 2 years ago, then they add it when no one's playing it anymore. That's a problem. They should add these things like to the custom servers, like NPCs to sell to, spawning NPCs, controlling C4 doors, locking doors that you opened again. There's so many other things they should add to make this fully featured thing. Because after this first update, I doubt there's going to be any more. It's going to be abandoned. So question. Are other things here or no? Is there nothing here except the tavern? Like if I want to fast travel, move. Oh! Huh. Ah. So the map with the Arena Tavern is only the Arena Tavern. Everything else despawned. Which puts us back into the position of why don't we have spawning islands like Coco mentioned earlier? If they can despawn like this. Dad Vader, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I can move the fog? Yeah, good idea. Nope. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. So I was thinking about last time when we were here and we're just messing around and Rocket spawned like 10 million pigs. I was thinking, what if we spawn all these pigs here? For example, what if I spawn one? Swap pressing E. Swap item. Why when I do wait, look. Spawn item, right? It's telling me to swap. Swap item. It's spawning it. That's the opposite, Rare. Even if it's intended, it's wrong. Okay. That is not the one I want to spawn. That is not the white one. The pictures are the opposite. The pictures are wrong. That's not a house, that's a Arena Tavern. The pictures are wrong. They're the opposite. Well. Why are you only spawning it? Can't spawn Kraken because he's a world event. There's a big problem with this because I'm considered a player. They keep aggroing me, so if I'm gonna spectate an event, they're gonna keep trying to come to me, or like it's not gonna be to the player that's running around. Messing up the carpet. So, here's the question. Here's a simple game that we can try and do that'll be funny. Alright? Okay? So I'm gonna pretend we start from here. Can I successfully run, for example? Pick a chest from the bottom and take it all the way to the top. I want to see how aggressive these guys are. Eat. That's actually a very good idea. So now what we can do is, here's the game. Guys, help me create this. Since we can't do Pirate King, this was a rough idea when I was with Rocket in the Arena Tavern. You have to go and start from somewhere. Wow, I spawn outside too. That's very nice, isn't it? So every time a player dies, he's gonna spawn outside, and they're gonna spawn on the dock that has no access to the tavern. Please don't be despawned, please don't be despawned, please. It's your luck. That's just so bad though. But let me get the ship there. The thing is, if they don't spend 10 years spawning me, I won't get clapped by this. New game mod, enter the tavern without instantly dying, yeah. Yep. We're stuck forever. I cannot go inside. I cannot go inside. Wait a minute, if I do that in the Ferry of the Dam... So here's the thing. The tavern that's in... Can I enter the tavern that's in the... Can I kill... Can I kill... What's up, you say? Can I kill all the creatures? Like, can I just despawn? Or remove creatures? Yes. Okay. I hope this consider proximity. I cannot. But I removed creatures in proximity. I hope that includes what's inside the instance section. Okay. Nice. They made a mess. This will be the most difficult game in Sea of Thieves. Can I despawn all foods? I cannot despawn all food. I have despawn all creatures. I don't have despawn all foods. What if I want a foodless game? Why? Oh wow, that's an easy way to grind horns. Fruit ninja. Oh, wait a minute. That is actually, you just gave a very nice idea. Banana picker party. That's another game mode. We release so many boars for like 5 minutes. Right? And then 3 different crews spawn right here. And what you have to do is pick the bananas and fill a crate all the way on top. That's a very nice and organic way to scatter these around, right? So basically, we will release, for example, let's do the math. We release the classic banana picker party, yeah. You can make a trigger for amount healed. Fill a full fruit crate to 50, exactly. And then you have to go up. Okay. So that gives us this. We release boars. Then kill the boars. You have to fill a crate to 50 and bring it. How's the parkour for this? How much does it go? Once we figure this out, if you guys want to join, we can try it out. That'll be a funny, like, simple game where we can do that. Can we put in a crate from a... Can we put bananas in a crate without... Let's see. I don't think you can, right? we can do this. Spawn each one gets a pig. Each one gets a pig crate. Chicken chaser party, yeah. Do you guys recall the supermarket sweep? Yeah. Walmart Black Friday. Oh. Spawn. More. A treasure item. So if you add creatures, yeah, calm down. Oh yeah, I'm invincible, I forgot. So let's do it like this. This is Daddy Pig trying to protect George. Chicken Chaser Chaos. Chaos. Put it up then, chat. Stacy with magic job. Which one? Started playing Rowan's Meat last night. Oh, nice. Stacy heard that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's a lot of good feedback about the new bosses they added. So here's the point. Okay, maybe the spectator will just stand here then. Hide UI, that's good. There's good control like this. I wish we can control the speed of the camera moving, because if you want to spectate, you want it to be a bit like a drone. A bit cinematic, you know? This is a bit too arcadey. The heck is this guy going? Last chicken standing. Yeah, so I'm thinking we either do this, you have to pick the bananas, go up, while escaping the pigs. Why do I hear water? See if these exactly. Fair point. Can I despawn all these items? Where is storage crate? I cannot spawn storage crate. Can we not spawn storage crates? DJ, how are you, my friend? Plumbing, I assume someone just flushed. I can't spawn this. Doesn't make sense. I can resource crates. Here, on skulls, treasure artifacts, crates and commodities. Oh, it's my bad. Okay, I should have used my eyes. Okay. Okay. I don't want to. Why? So why can't we pick things up like this? Here it comes to setting that makes separate kind of like land coaster. Yeah, I know that'd be very nice, right? I passed it. Yeah, thank you, DJ. Yeah. Does my tavern have a leak? Yeah, my tavern has a leak. Now there's a problem here because once we do this, so let's do this, okay? 1 second. So I feel like holding something is better. And then we have to take this. And then we put it up here. I forgot the parkour here. Can we go up there without... not run silver insider? Yes, there is a scoring system. Oh, there's the ladder here, so you go like that. But you can't go on this when you have a crate, right? You have to go from here. So I'm not gonna run, then you go up the ladder. The heck was that? Then you go on this. We're testing the route. This one is painful. Maybe we should feed it to the shark. Well, this is kind of easy, isn't it? Yeah, Stacy has a diploma in navigation for women's meat. So let's see here. 1, 2. Do we have an idea? 3, 4, 5, 6. So 50 bananas for the banana crate. Full crate 1,000 bananas. That's what I'm thinking. What I feel like crates of 50s, not one crate of so many. What do you think? So let's start. So the fruit crate, here's what I think. You have to feed the shark 50 bananas. All right. The problem is we cannot kind of like tag crates, can we? Like you start here, 3 players. You have to go. No grapple gun allowed. Or maybe grapple gun allowed, so you can actually do things like this. I feel like we need a good route and we need a reason for. Oh, you go down. Can't go here. Can't go back here. We need a place to put the crates, you know? So you stand here. You run down. While there are pigs, do a drunk, throw in some grogs, and you got yourself a drunken race. Oh my god, grog with boars? Let's see if we have a grog chest. Then we have to. Okay, so we'll make it like this. It requires a grog chest. 3 versus 3, maybe? Or 2 versus 2. 2v2, not 1v1. Alright. You need to feed. That's the thing. We can put a score system. Do you lose points if you kill boars? Yes. No, I mean, we'll disable weapons. We can disable weapons. Face each other holding a chest of 1,000 grogs. Yeah, okay. So you have to feed the shark. And you can't spawn traps. That was something I'm gonna do next on the way to block some areas. For example, put a trap like on the left side here, or... You cannot spawn traps. It's not nice. So you have to feed the shark. You have to feed the shark. Okay, so you can kill boars, but you'll lose points. That's how we'll do it. But how can you even kill boars if the weapons are disabled, right? Can I disable these before we start? Snakes. We could put some snakes. If only we could place a lot of them. Yeah. Snakes. Okay, we'll put snakes in certain areas. The problem is, can I decide where to spawn the snake? Hey, I can put a snake in a crate and place it somewhere. That works. It doesn't have to be a loose snake. This will force it to be in one place, right? Let's go. Swap for creature. And then we're gonna go snake. There will be red snakes because that just makes it kind of alert, you know. And here we're gonna do swap item. We're gonna have crate. Where's animals? Here. Yes. Right? You can kill, well, there also pigs other chickens. You can lose points and kill them. That's a good idea, like a thing. Okay. Here's one and this. One and this. One and this. So now, because I am in why are you so stupid? I want to harpoon it, man, with a snake inside. Okay. They should add snake of grog in the game. You know? Yeah. That's looking more like it. Where else should we put one? Critical places. How far would the snake bite? Why do I feel short? Yes, I like that. That's far. How many angles is this? 1, 2. This is a pentagon. 1, 2. Okay, one here. One here, and one can go right here in the center. Going places. I'm doing wonderful. Mr. Mads, how are you, my friend? Dr. Mads, thank you so much for the raid. 0 notification. Did Twitch notify? No. Crypt Cutie, how are you? Dr. Mads, thank you so much, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We are planning our custom event. If there's more teams, it could be round-based. For example, let's say 5 teams of 3. Round 1 would be find the food crate, and last one to get is booted out. Round 2, fill the crate, and last one to do so, boot it out. Round 3, 3 teams remains. Capture the flag styled. Hit other teams. Your areas could be performance platform. Hot tub. Yes, that works. I feel like the hot tub, I don't know what to do with it for now. In terms of, maybe we could put a snake inside here. Because now I feel like what we should do is we spawn, let's say 10 boars, right? You have to bring up first the chest of grog, then first. Three. These are right. Let's see. Can I get this out? Can I get this up here? Can I get this up here? I already hate it. Yes, that's how it is, Mads. Ugh. I think this is impossible. Or maybe I just have a very big skill issue. With a couple of boars? Oh, that's gonna be nice. Ugh. Okay, wait a minute. This is very hard. But it's not hard enough. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I'm gonna try and go up. Yeah, I am up. No, I'm not. Come on. This is gonna, the people are gonna hate this. People are gonna unsubscribe this channel from this. I feel like 12 is a good balance, isn't it? Ow. Ow. Do you think this is impossible or impossible? Man, spawning outside? Seriously? The problem is when you die, you're done. Because now look what's gonna happen. Please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me. Man, this is so hard. I'm up. It's possible. If I can do it, that means you can. No! Rosa Libra, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. So, 50 bananas and a grog. Do you agree? 50 bananas and a grog. That's how you win. Problems now, I'm probably gonna die again. Takes way too long to load me in. The problem is my character is inside, but I don't have control yet. I could spawn and cook meat, I think so, yeah. Thank you so much, Larcity, bro. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Passive generation, yeah, but the problem is it's not doing much. There's 0 generation now. I'm probably gonna die before I spawn in. Oh, it worked. It worked. Run! Eat. Lock up. Ow. No, bro, please, please, I was almost there. Yeah! This is harder than an hourglass, holy heck. I'm gonna try it like this. Yes! IQ is worketh. Yes, I win! Oh, player of the game. It's actually not so hard. First try. Yeah, I'll be hosting lobbies. Second one will be the banana crate. Right now we're gonna have to do that, okay? We have to get 50 bananas and put them inside a banana crate. Swap item. Treasure item. Resource crates. Fruit crate. Watch it be full now. Oh, it's empty. Nice. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5. And then we have to inside. We'll take this with us. Ouch. Ouch! It's working. Let's pick up bananas. Yeah, right. I think this is good. You guys think 12 players is enough? 12 players, 12 boars. I feel like they seem kind of enough. Because the difficulty depends on 4, 5. So the more boars, the more difficult this gets. 15, hey, not bad. Ow, ow. Mommy, please. Safe zone, safe zone. That'll be fine. Okay. Go. Come on. No. You know why fruit crate and not storage crate? Because fruit crate is capped at 50. I don't want people to spam everything in a storage crate, right? And then remove the extra fruits and then be like, hey, here's 50. You know? As long as the people playing don't fall asleep before they fill the crates, this should work. Yep. Exactly. I'm running out of bananas here. 3, 4. Ow, 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 ow. Rare, you cheated me. I'm literally on the chair, man. 50 bananas in a crate. And chest of grog. Do you think that will be reasonable? But I feel like to do that properly, we have to actually I wish I can skip the ferry, I can't. It's annoying, right? And the problem is, you're not allowed to use weapons inside. But I feel like I want to give the player the ability to come back fast. Because of the... I might even die as soon as I spawn in. No, don't eat bananas. I feel like what I will do, because I'll be spectator inside, is I will drop my character so the pigs can aggro me until they come back, you know, like I'll start for example here, right? And the pigs might come to me. Hi, snake. Like this. You see, then I'll let the players in. I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work as a good workaround. Now the question is, where's the crate? Denied! Got a ghost Briggsy, confusing interact prompts. A ghost Briggsy with confusing interact prompts. Great box I need to pick up. Ghost, I wish, can I add a ghost Briggsy? I don't think I can. We're running around inside, the pigs may be distracted. Yeah, exactly. I could solve it. True. So any place... So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what we should do. Why is it here? Any place where pigs cannot reach, I have to put a snake. So players can basically take a small break without spending all their time here. You know? That makes sense. 12 right now seems difficult, but still doable. I want it to be like harder. Are they even dropping bananas anymore? Technically, you don't have to hold the crate. Where's the crate? Oh, it's there. By poisonous creatures, they'll kill the pigs. And the snakes can kill the pigs too. You have no power here. I'm wondering if her Hulk Smash kills the pigs. Oh, she's annoying. Oh. I feel like the banana one is a bit Bananas, what do you think of it? I don't know, I feel like maybe you put the grog, then you do that. I don't know if it would actually be fun to play or not. Like, I can't make up my mind. Will it be fun to play or not? Can you only use the cosmetic you have unlocked in custom seeds? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I think so. I don't think you can use any cosmetic. You're talking about like creative mode for cosmetics, right? That's smart. No, I don't think you can. If we put... Okay, I'm gonna restart the server. Any decent in-game cosmetic? Ah, same stuff. Same stuff. We're gonna try and see. Custom seeds, disable weapons. Competitive pirates. Players infinite ammo off. Off. Oh, on. Ooh. I can't disable weapons. Yeah, you can't. Captain Murdered, how are you, my friend? I cannot disable weapons. I have not looked for Duke on Insider, to be honest. It's not... I don't know. I don't feel like doing it in the tavern is fun. Do you guys, what do you guys think? Do you think a tavern event like this would be fun or no? Better place on the map for a thing like that, right? Like Snake Island. Maybe a fort? Skull Fort? You know what I feel like I'm gonna do? Rocket is good with these things. I think when the drops come, we will just stick with we will just stick with I think I'll do something different. You like the tavern, Booze? On Devil's Roar. Yeah, the one on the right east, right? I forgot the name. I feel like it works, but it needs something, right? It needs something more. I'm gonna try something. I go to adventure. Anyone can make a custom server. Change presets. This one does not include access to the tavern, right? But as far as I remember, this one does not have a I don't think that one has a... entry. Hey, set sail. What's up? Anyone can make custom server. Suggest another place, however, if you pick a different place that has NPCs, you may be able to solve a different problem. Probably, yeah. I wish I could just add an NPC to sell to, that would make things much easier. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Why is it always dark here? Adventure is going to be that. Even these servers themselves are not gonna last long. You know? Okay, I'm going to see world events. Oh, here. Question is, can I spawn more than one or no? Move players. Move player. Two ships, can I move it? The glorious sea dog. Tavern, where is it? Where are you? Say target location like a spot to stand that goal. One plate for basket. Yeah. Exactly. Why did it push me back? I can do that. Yes, I can. Let's go. So now here's what I'm gonna do. Spawn. Wait up, guys. 1 second. I'm gonna die. Go. I'm gonna start hacking, bro. I'm gonna start hacking. Look at me, I'm the captain now. Okay, now here's the thing. Okay, now here's the question. This is mine. What? Spawn. Wait. Can I spawn another burning blade? Why will it, why? 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 I want to fight burning blades against burning blades and an event. Everything you want to do, you can do almost all of it, but not all of it. Yeah, last ship standing, the burning blade, right? Alex Vegas? I don't know. This is gonna be interesting to see what people do in the beginning, but I don't expect much after. So is this considered my ship now? Like in terms of... There's a hole, right? Maybe we'll do the pigs on the burning blade. Leave me alone. Can you come down? You guys come down? I mean, you should. The pathfinding works. Cavalari, how are you, my friend? Oh. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. The Ark of Noah, yeah. Come thy sheep saveth. Flameheart became a shepherd. Hi guys. I think they want senior easy play. I think what's senior ideas from players to copy paste the game for free. I don't like the idea. And for solo players. I love the game then. Yeah, I know. I actually have a video about, not specifically Sea of Thieves, about certain things. The boring blade. The boarding blade. I'm getting a spawn count. Oh. Hi guys, no, no, no. Wait, let me tell you something. Maybe that's a good place to do that. What? Why did I get more reputation by going up the ladder and... They drop food, yeah. Oh, because touch a ship. All this time? Wait, did this reset? Has this always been showing this? What? Oh, I'll fix it later. Skelly spawn, but they're... Ouch. They're a bit dysfunctional on this burning blade. Unlike other areas. Feels like the pathfinding is not really allowed to find anything. I don't think I'll have ideas done by the time the drops start. I'll think about it behind the scenes, but I don't think I'll have ideas done by then. Because it feels like... What do you think? I think they want to see new ideas from players. Copy paste. Oh, you're talking about like, okay. Yeah. The only problem with this update is that it's too... No. It's 2 years too late, this update. That's how it feels like. I cannot spawn Monkey Island stuff, right? That kinda... Not Monkey Island, Tall Tale stuff. Add creature. Man, you know how nice it would be to spawn like the Black Pearl. Wait a minute. In the Tall Tale we don't sail the Black Pearl, right? Oh, world settings. I thought I turned the storm off. It really sucks that I can't have multiple burning blades. I will need more time to think of this to come up with something. I will need more time. Right now I can't come up with something properly. Because I've been seeing things about this custom server stuff. I haven't touched it since then, but it feels it's way more primitive than I thought it would be. And now we got bugged flares. This is spawning next to it. It feels a bit more primitive than these would be. Change ship. No, when you wanna spawn the burning blade, it tells you. So if another player wants to spawn, it will tell you replace current event. So we're gonna have to click on the same exact millisecond, maybe for it to work. So much ideas, so little tools. Cavallari, how are things with you, my friend? Rise of the Reaper was a good one. The problem is with it, it's an old game we did. I mean, it will work better in this scenario, but Pirate King, like seriously, you cannot restart the event. I think in the beginning we're just gonna stick with rockets. Things. Stick with rockets things. Yes, exactly, Hippie. No, but it's not gameplay. That's a problem. It's not gameplay. Like, you don't level up or do anything there. Yeah, battle training is good, obviously. On a personal level, it's nice. Like, you can have PvP damage for the same crew. I will come up with ideas, but I can't really come up with something right now. I feel, you know. Now, let's go to the normal world and see what is there other than custom seas. Is there literally anything other than custom seas? Why is red ship here? Yeah, for you know, for TDM. By the way, I don't know if you guys remember, I used to say TDMers need a mode where Rare should give us the Arena Tavern from Saving Merrick. The one was in the Damned, Sea of the Damned, you know? And that's what we have now. Sea of the Damned, the TDM is very nice because there's no ferry. You just spawn immediately when you die. EJ, nothing? Sorry, Tom K? You think nothing, like zero, will come to it? So I have a question. Who remembers the DayZ streams we used to do? I'm thinking of doing a Saturday DayZ stream, but it's gonna be no cam DayZ stream. Because DayZ streams, I realized they're always like no cam. My bride looks like just like yours. This is the Insider one. Different than live one. Oh, we have to wait for this? Okay. I prefer to see Zomboid. The problem is, the problem is, you know, it's a fine line between what works for the stream and what works for what people want to see and stuff like that. We could try Zomboid. You know, I'm doing like analytics between like people's interest. For example, some people suggested Scum. Scum actually, let me see. Scum is Scum looks like a decent game, but the interest of it in comparison to DayZ is almost non-existent. Like right now, for example, Scum has almost 600 viewers on Twitch, but DayZ has 9,000. You see, let's see Project Zomboid. Project Zomboid, nice, has like 2,500. I think they want to put safeties and maintenance mode, that's it. And then eventually call it. Can I meet other players in Project Zomboid or no? Plus Project Zomboid, someone said it's getting a big update or something. Okay, so voyages, special voyages. These are the ones we got. Cannoneer stash, sailor stash. Have the community play together, that'll be nice. Build 42 has multiplayer enabled. But that's the one in beta, right? Like, it's still beta. Why does everyone why do many people on Project Zomboid have the word 20 years later on their channel? Is that an in-game thing? Is that an in-game thing or no? Build for... Let's see what the Cannoneer stash is. Oh, it's three. Three chests. Interesting. Miles better than built. How is that a Cannoneer stash? I'm getting... blah, 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 blah. Why is this considered a Cannoneer stash? Why am I getting a Skull of Fiery Acrobell? They gave us mercenary voyages back. Let's see what the other one is. So this is the Cannoneer stash. You get the crate of these. And I don't know if these are persistent items, but you get this blueberry flavored trident, and then you get Skull of Ashen Obsidian Winds thingy. Can't even find it. But you know, this one here. Obsidian Ashen Wind Skull. That doesn't make sense. Why would you give me this? I'd rather wait for an official like build to come out, because I think build 42 for Zomboid was mentioned like 2 years ago and they're still on it. I was reading forums about this today. They were saying that it seems like Project Zomboid and 7 Days to Die devs, I mean 7 Days to Die actually finished, feel like they don't know how to kind of like what they want to do with the game. It's perfectly playable. I'll check. Are there public servers? Like, see, the thing is, the reason why I was thinking DayZ, because I want to have encounters and meet people and just meet random people, you know? It's different than making community server or, you know, like stuff like that. Let's see the other one. Wait a minute. Wasn't I leveling up? Weren't they giving me levels? Weren't they giving me levels before I signed out so the animation can finish? Why am I level 1 back into everything again? Hello, Kirby, good to see you. This pig looks like he's dying. Get me out of here. Oh, and time. I'll count on each of these. Level 1, section 1. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I didn't notice. Daisy and see if these have that in common. A bit where you never really know whenever you encounter another person. Makes for a quiet experience, you're right. Savage Bulldog, exactly. I mean, I see Zomboid is a game that I definitely want to get into. But at the same time, Daisy is a game where it gives exactly what Sea of Thieves community wants to see. That random player running together, betraying each other. Their limited number, yeah. These voyages, rare ass ChatGPT what to add on it. Respectfully, why would you give us something like this? Like, you gave us stash voyages where the supplies in Sea of Thieves rain from the sky. If you guys would want to watch the stream, you don't have to. You know, not everything's for everyone. But if you guys decided you would want to watch the stream, would you prefer something like DayZ or Scum or Project Zomboid or Humanids or, you know. Let's see what this one gets. It has 4x marks the spot. Of course I'll play Valheim when it releases. You guys remember, I said the main reason I stopped playing Valheim because I'll wait for 1.0 release. I won't touch it before that. Now, we're good. These two are okay. We're finishing the voyage. That's it. I won the jackpot. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, well, let's see what other things we have on the season pass. Hey, that's a new update. The seasonal tab has a golden trim to it. I can't wait. Okay, let's say purchase. Purchase with levels remaining. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. How much doubloons does it give you? 50, 100, 150, 225, 300, 375, 500, 375, 500, yeah, 625, 750, 1000. And how much does it cost to buy it? Aye, not bad. So you get the coins back. 125 doubloons. Collector's Ranger sales. What? Just because it's... Oh wait, I'm not here yet. Yeah. Can't even tell. Claim your reward. 20L. That is so scummy, man. That is so scummy. Like you play the game. In the season pass, you're supposed to get doubloons. But you can't claim what you worked for because you're capped. So you are forced to go spend doubloons so you can claim these doubloons. I don't know. I don't know what to say. This doubloon weekender thing is stupid as hell, man. I want to lose it. I want to lose it. Bucket rank. Yes, claim reward. You're just like, you literally like copied the Arc Raiders. You're not the Arc Raiders. Like, honestly, you're not the Arc Raiders. That's it. Arc Raiders is still hype. 50,000, 60,000 players at any time. You are 8 years old, Sea Thieves. You cannot do that. You cannot FOMO us into these things. Look at what Arc Raiders did. Cap the blue currency, give us a few things like this, and then do that. You just can't. What is this? Hey! So, okay, let's see what this one gives us. Each... A bounty for Flameheart's devout captains. What? Okay, alt. Hunt down and defeat dangerous skeleton captains in exchange for valuable rewards. Have a good one, Reddish. Skull of Destiny, skull imbued with a Zippo lighter. Gather tasty ingredients to construct exquisite dishes for the Hunter's Skull. Deliver everything for delicious. Gilded Voyage. Gilded Voyage? Not bad. Okay. 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 A raid in the Dark Fortress. So adding the voyage as a season pass. So when you sell the items, you can level up again. Skull of Destiny. I mean, we have storage crates as a thing. Choose a cosmetic reward. Premium tier required. Let's see if Skull of Destiny is still here. Oh, Athena might be locked, wouldn't it? But let's see, Legendary Search. Yeah, it's still here. Why would someone even choose it? I mean, some people are not Pirate Legends, so maybe that's why. Like them. Come on. Hiding in their ship. You're gonna sink. All dead. And that's how the adventure is gonna be. So what about deeds here? What the deed doing? Season what? There's no acts anymore, right? Earn 50,000 silver by any means during a custom seas session. While using fly command in custom seas, use the grapple gun to grab a chest of fortune. How is this in any way for the casual player? Why would the casual player want an admin custom seas? I mean, you can do a custom seas event and give yourself a very high reward and earn silver. That's literally very, very... Enter the free camera mode to custom seas with a grey arrow and a ghost grey arrow present. Slay the Kraken while attribute peak during custom seas. Slay the Kraken while attribute peak during a custom seas session. Crash into a session skeleton ship while using the quick sail command into custom seas. Assign the chest of rage, chest of shore, chest of visit each legend location. Battle and defeat Red Ruth, Ward and Cheat and Rosie while at Port Merrick on custom seas session. Defeat skeletons in custom seas while at Morris Week. Donate 40 black powder barrels on a single ship during custom seas. And to earn silver, I mean, earn 50,000 silver. You can literally start your own server, add a huge reward by scoring, and spawn that repeatedly and finish this in 2 seconds. All this will take you less than an hour to finish, probably. Yeah. All this will take you less than 1 hour, all the deeds. Once you figure out how to navigate the custom seas menu, all the deeds literally take less than 1 hour. I don't know. I don't know what the heck is happening. Get premium tier. You know, one problem with Sea of Thieves that Rare's not noticing is that when you have a magnificent amount of cosmetics in the game, the idea of owning a cosmetic itself becomes of a less value. It becomes devalued. It becomes not important. Back in the day, I worked 5 months to get my Royal Sovereign chipset. You know, the memories I built during that event, during these months, in the early days, made that cosmetic of value, made it important. Now, the faster leveling, the more cosmetics, the everyone has it type of thing, is making the idea of owning a cosmetic less valuable, less important, leading to the entire purpose of the game becoming useless, which is horizontal progression. Like, I'm gonna be honest, who is going to grind? I mean, who's going to grind Custom C's deeds because you enjoy doing it? Neverband, how are you? Are you gonna do it because you enjoy doing it or because you... Why does this feel like it was generated with AI? Or are you gonna do it because you just have to? Like, this is a serious problem now because I don't know. Pass hunger on the grind, spawn loot, yeah. Exactly, like, I'd rather play adventure too. In the beginning we're gonna do custom Cs, but I'd rather play adventure also. You know what? The first day in custom Cs, the first day we will show how to finish all the deeds in one session. So people can just focus on, like, you know what the problem is? I'm gonna say something in the thought process how the way Rare thinks. Okay, and this is constructive criticism. Rare thinks that when they say earn 50,000 silver by any means during a custom Cs session, they think that people are gonna get that by, for example, hey, let me see what content creators have going on Twitch. Maybe I'll join one of these events and earn 50,000 silver. No. We live in a world and a time of low attention span that even low attention span is affecting older and older people over time too. Nobody wants to organically get 50,000 silver by joining an event. Everyone's gonna be like, all right, what do I need to do? I'm gonna pump out the score here. Let's do it fast. I'm gonna pump out the score. You know. I'm gonna show you now. Very easy. I have set using blue currency. No need cosmetics every time. Other motivation to reach achievements. I need gold. Yeah, I need cosmetics. Why play? Exactly. So I suggested to Rare something that makes earning blue cosmetics important. Is basically give us the ability to save our cosmetics. I will use the blue coins to buy saving slots for my cosmetics. So every single player will have by default one set to save their outfit, one slot to save their ship set, one slot to save their loadout, one slot to save their tools. You know, like the instruments and stuff like that, right? And then every time you want an extra slot, you have to, for example, pay 500 doubloons. For the second slot, 1,000 doubloons. For the third slot, 1,500 doubloons. This way, for pirates that roleplay, you know, it's nice. Scientera, how are you, my friend? So we're just gonna start a normal one. Tomorrow we're gonna play apparently a new space survival MMO. Think of it as That's how they're saying it is. It's called Spacecraft. They are talking about it as if it's the No Man's Sky with satisfactory base building. But of course, the game is early access, so it's not going to be in depth and stuff like that. But just normal stream time. We're going to do 1 or 2 hours of just chatting, then jump in. It's a sponsored stream, but it's a game that I would check anyways. Design, I'm thinking of transmog slots and WoW and nostalgias, yeah. I'm not saying, I don't know if the game is going to be good or not. That's, you know, not... Alright, so they want us here... Wait, I should have added scoring. Alright, yeah, system C's. Wait, how do I forgot. How do I do the scoring? Scoring on. So let's do time limit off. On scoring multiplayer. You can make a crew faster. Just play scoring by ships, players. Treasure items here. What the heck is a replacement value? I have no idea. Oh, multiplier. Treasure chests. That's the score. Here. Admiral chest. Let's just add actually captain's chest. We'll make it 20,000 worth. That's how much you get for it, right? $20,000. All treasure items. That's it. Save preset. Deed grind. Earn 50,000, so you just sell 3 chests. Based on this logic. Right? Crazy deed grinding already, yeah. PvP preset, it has scoring already activated. Yeah, but it's not for treasure, right? This is a nice thumbnail though, the one they used for it. Status hidden, how are you, my friend? That was you. We're trying some things. My old events are like almost there, but not there already. That makes sense. So silver, now we're gonna see deed grinding, right? We're gonna... I wish we can spawn NPCs, I really wish. Just because I wanted to add an NPC at a sea fort. So we can... So go like this, go like this, 1, 2, 3, And then you exit and you sell 1, 2, 3. And we're done! There we go, 50,000 silver by any means. That was very difficult. Most of mine are the same. There's 1 or 2 that work really well because of it, only because they already use like pleasure scoring. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I couldn't make my events, so I'm gonna stick to Rockets events during these drops. But I will, you know, I will unravel, and hopefully new updates will give us stuff for this, you know? That would be very nice. Was he hacking? Yeah. Very interesting. Very nice. There's some creative workarounds, you can do that, I found, but even those aren't exactly what you want to do. Wait, spawning an NPC to the... You can spawn an NPC, or talk about something else. We're doing something we need. Oh, well, interesting. So I have a Pirate King mode, and I wanted to kind of like add stuff. But there's, I noticed another problem. My game Pirate King, what we used to do is we used to get a lot of loot, like high value loot, like Athena and stuff. We used to finish a sea fort, throw all the loot inside there, and throw all the loot inside there, and then leave the sea fort. When we come back, the sea fort would reset and the door would lock again, you know? So all the stuff that we have are actually locked in the door again. Now we can play Fire King to take that. I couldn't do that with Custom Seas. It wasn't resetting. You spawn a Skelly Fort while you're inside the vault. You can spawn your loot. If you spawn a Skelly Fort while you're inside the vault, you can spawn your own loot with the door closed and use a key. Oh, that's very interesting. Very nice. But can I do something similar? The problem is I need a sea fort. That's a problem. Sea fort is not considered a world event, so we don't have a control of it. You know? I could try and work around and recreate it on a skull fort. Yeah, the door is exactly always closed in a sea fort. So in my Pirate King event, we used to go to a sea fort, finish it. When the door opens, put all the loot inside, reset the island. When we come back, our loot's actually properly locked inside the sea fort. It was so good. In Custom Seas, I couldn't do that. I could not. It's crazy. Honestly, one of my favorite things in Custom Seas is taking screenshots for YouTube videos. Definitely good for that, yeah. It's crazy. Symbol top right. This is silver. It's the insider currency. So, sorry, not insider. It's a custom server currency, which will come out with season 20. But this is just a scoring currency. It's not a currency you can buy things with. As far as I know. Maybe for now. In the future, it'd be nice to buy things with. Like score. Buy a specific item. You know, like... If they give us the ability to be able to buy specific items with this currency for the event, it will create a whole loop. Like get a treasure, sell the treasure, so you can buy this item, so you can continue the race, so you can deliver this item somewhere else. You know, like it adds it to the ecosystem. Purchase a better Voyager item, yeah. It would be so nice. I mean, it's still the beginning, but my only concern is I really hope the update cadence for custom servers gets its own attention. I know sometimes we are limited with the resources, but this is something that, you know, cannot wait too long without being updated, because people always want to do ideas, always want to have ideas. You know, like I have Pirate King. I wanted to do, and I immediately couldn't because I can't close the door, you know, and I can't add an NPC, even though adding an NPC is not important for it. It wasn't there, but it'll be a very good addition. You know, it'll be very nice. I think most events are going to be two types of events. These type of events, hide, you know, find the right crate, stuff like that. Some people already did that stuff like this in the live build. And the other ones will be PvP related events. I'll try the C4 thing when my dad decided to let me in. Yeah, thank you. So I have a video. If you type Fuzzybond Pirate King, you will see what that video is about. It was... we had with us Quincy's Tavern, he's a friend of ours. And a big TikToker who does like... amazing things. He was with us there and he had a blast, you know. So I really hope we manage to get that. If they just allow us to do a bit more things, you know, like should do a rat race. Yeah, many people are talking about rat race too. I think when Season 20 comes out, we are going to just tag along with Rocket's events. Maybe mine will come later, because I'm not really satisfied with the ingredients I have. You know. Why is my ship an Admiral? I don't know what to do. Well, I think I'm gonna call it now. We're gonna raid my other channel. However, keep in mind, tomorrow we are going to play the game called Spacecraft. Alright? Spacecraft is supposed to be a new MMO survival space game. It is gonna be a sponsored stream, but it's going to be a sponsored stream, but I don't know, I don't know how the game's gonna be. I've heard mixed things about it, but it is a game I would check nonetheless. You know? BK, how are you? I'll show you the trailer of it if you want to see. Spacecraft trailer. Why are you showing me shorts? Spacecraft trailer, show me shorts here.
It's time to clock in, Pioneer. Your assignment begins aboard a company outpost, your first hub in an uncharted galaxy. Once you set off into space, the frontier is yours to explore. You can go anywhere. Fly to the surface to gather valuable resources. On your own or alongside fellow associates. Build your own base.
Interesting.
Automate production. And refine materials into advanced components. Unfold this expansive universe, filled with countless planets and opportunities. Design your own spacecrafts, adapting them to your needs.
I didn't know it's that
Out
detailed.
here, success is measured by your assets. Expand your operations and become a high-value corporation.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna play tomorrow. See an educational video in school? Yeah. How it's made type of show? Yeah. It's an indie company. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're gonna do this tomorrow. Foundations, a huge sale. X4 foundations. I don't know it. I'll check it. I will check it out. Seems like EVE Online. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Okay, guys, so tomorrow we're gonna play that. Saturday we are... oh, X4 is? Okay, I'll check it. Saturday we are going to... Saturday we might do... Daisy. But we'll see. I'm also considering Project Zomboid. Based on suggestions, so we'll see. Good night, have a good one, guys. So I'm gonna read our other channel. Today was a good, just like, test of how insider servers are, because I honestly barely touched them. I only watched them. I've been like, I'm busy with so much behind the scenes stuff, so hopefully we will get a lot of things coming soon. All right. So that was good. I have an idea now on what to do when season 20 comes out. And let's begin the raid on the alt channel. All right, that's it. Thanks for the stream. Good night. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. I remember back in the day I used to watch everything to try and make better events. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for spacecraft, but the stream is gonna start not as spacecraft. It's a sponsorship requirement. It's gonna start like as just chatting or whatever. I have to do that for like half an hour, 1 hour. Then we'll start with the spacecraft. All right. Thank you so much again. Remember, join my Discord to stay updated with things. And have a good night.